I felt like a sort of weird, like experimental monkey or something. I was like, you can't do this to people. It's not fair. But I suppose that's what you experience every St. Patrick's Day anyway. It's the same kind of vibe.
There you go.
More or less. Right on time.
Welcome to our world. Tom, welcome to the Strawberry Alarm Clock in Dublin. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for having me.
It's like an interview, isn't it?
I know, I feel like we're on Mastermind or something as well.
There's a lot
So
of pictures
bright.
of you around you in real life.
Confidence building.
Do you spend all day at work just staring at yourself?
Yes. And then as well, you only noticed just before we started recording that we have a camera that shows who's talking each time. So we also get to look at ourselves while we talk.
Wow. Narcissist in the entertainment industry.
Big time.
Who would have thought it?
Tom, I have to admit, the first time that I came across you was watching Drunk History. And I watched your episode so many times. I think it was the one, because I think you were on it twice, weren't
was
you?
on it twice, yes.
And it was the one where they had to get you a bucket. I remember that
If
one.
you're on Drunk History, you've got to commit to the bit. I drank the most alcohol out of anyone on that series. It was something like 4 pints of ale, half a bottle of whiskey and like a few cocktails. And I'm a lightweight. I cannot handle it. But it was humorous. And being sick on camera is humorous. And to this day, my mum says it's the best bit of work I've ever done.
Stop.
Yeah, I try so hard to act really well in all these sitcoms. And she's just like, that time when you're talking about Richard III and you're absolutely battered, that you never top that. That's the best you've ever done.
And I forgot as well, because it was only when I was like, oh, Tom is coming in. I was like, oh my God. And I remember it was the first time as well that I'd ever seen Nick Mohammed, because wasn't he acting out the story that you were telling?
He was acting
fever
out
dream.
Yeah, it is. Drunk History is a fever dream, to be fair. It's a very bizarre concept for a show, and it's strange that they sort of let it happen.
I know.
But I'm very proud to be a part of it, and I'm very happy to never do it again, because the hangovers are hell.
I'd say so. And I'd say the insurance form you had to fill out was very intense too.
It was so bizarre, man, just getting drunk for people's entertainment. I remember the whole crew just sort of laughing, and I felt like a sort of weird, like experimental monkey or something. I was like, you can't do this to people. It's not fair. But I suppose that's what you experience every St. Patrick's Day anyway. It's the same kind of vibe.
There you go.
More or less. Right on time.
Welcome to our world. Is that nice though? Because when Zeinab says that people come up when they see you on things, that they all have that special key moment about you, and you're going, oh yeah, remember that.
It's an incredible blessing. Yeah, I don't think you ever really get your head around it. It's bizarre to sort of have an impact on people's lives that you've sort of never met, and then they come to you and go, I really enjoyed that, and I'm sort of very privileged to be in that position. But it's very odd. I mean, how do you react when people say they hear you on the radio?
It's when they tell stories that because we have probably 15, 16 links a day.
Yeah.
And then when they say this one thing happened at this one time, and I'm like, oh my God, I forget that.
Yes.
But obviously it made them laugh, and you're going to go, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, or even when it's like I'd be with my other half and they'd start talking to him being like, oh, I heard about this, and he's going, what were you saying about me? He's in work at these hours. He's like, I didn't hear you talking about me. What were you saying? It's like,
Poor Trevor gets destroyed on the show. One of these days he's going to need a right to reply, because he is the best husband. Even if you were a straight man, you'd marry him. He does the cooking, he does the cleaning, he nearly dresses you at this stage.
I'm so, I wasn't lazy before I met him, and now I've gotten very lazy.
Okay.
Very, very lazy. I'm a
Kept
well-kept woman. And actually, that reminds me, right? And I know this is me now talking about another part of your career, but Friday night dinner, okay? When I first watched that show, I was like, this is not real. Families are not like that, because it was just me and my mum in my house growing up. And I was like, this does not exist. This is exaggerated. Then I met my in-laws, and I went, it all makes
Don't
sense.
tell me. You're living through Friday night dinner in real life with those guys.
Oh my God, but except it was Sunday lunch version.
Right,
We were
of
having the
course, yeah.
Sunday roast dinners, and I was like, this is, honestly, I felt like I was like, yeah, he's absolutely hit the nail on the head
Yeah,
with this.
I think that is why the show is successful, because I do think every family, is weird. They might not be weird in the way that the Friday night dinner family is weird, because that is pretty weird. But every family has its own sort of odd idiosyncrasies, and I think people can recognise the truth in that. Maybe their dad doesn't eat food out of the bin with his shirt off, but he will do a few really weird things that only he does, that the family sort of recognises uniquely their own. So I'm glad that you've managed to experience that. Also very sorry for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Tom. I really appreciate it. Because me and my husband, every so often, we'll just go females, out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. Even if
Tom needs a cigarette over here now at this stage.
Yeah. No, I mean, I do get that commented under every single photo of me and my partner on Instagram,
stop.
obviously. It's like, forever. Anything of me and my fiancée, I say, oh, you've got a female, John. It's like, no, this is my fiancée. She's called Gigi. I'm not in a sitcom all the time.
But this is how we see you, Tom. I'm so very sorry.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
That is iconic. I'm sorry. If you have a catchphrase of something that people say, like remember Victor Meldrew?
Yeah.
I imagine many times people have said,
God,
I
yeah.
don't believe it.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. You're in that ball
poor old
game.
Victor Meldrew is like, no, I do believe it. It's very believable, actually. Yes.
This interview probably is not how you thought it was going to go.
It's been a real treat.
Yes.
You're like, please, can I leave? Please, can I leave?
Turn around to Chloe in the back. Are we finished here yet?
You should have seen the last one. The last one was a real disaster, to be honest. I'm not joking, but...
Don't worry, we'll edit all this shit out.
Oh my God, Gaz. So wait, you're coming to the Sugar Club 26th of March.
Yes.
For, tell us about the show. What can we expect?
It's called Whatever People Say I Am, That Is What I Am, which is a joke on the Arctic Monkeys' first album title, Whatever People Say I Am, That Is What I'm Not. It's a series of routines about things that I've been categorised as, mixed with a discussion on the creative journey of Arctic Monkeys, because they've got lots of fans and I want to sell tickets to them.
That is brilliant.
Good
I'm
way
sold.
to utilise, yes.
Do you like Arctic Monkeys?
Yes.
Love.
Old school Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Before they started being a jazz band.
Bam!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the show's about. All right?
Yeah, man!
Because I also kind of agree with that, and quite a lot of people agree with that sentiment. And they had two sort of big mainstream hit albums at the start, and then went on a sort of creative journey and sort of lost a few fans. And I've been in two quite big mainstream hits in Friday Night Dinner and Plebs. As a result, I've got a bit of a neurosis that when people come and see me, they'll find my new authentic creative direction severely underwhelming live. Do you know what I mean? So I'm on my own creative journey, and I'm hoping not to lose all of my fans. But it gives me an excuse to dress like Alex Turner. You know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got these boots and the hair and the jewels, and
I'm also here for this.
I look cool.
Ooh.
Question mark?
That inflection was high.
But yes, please come down. Please. You guys will come down, won't you?
Oh, stop.
We're now sold. Well, I'm now sold. You're already
Sorry,
there.
I'm already there. Trevor will be in tow as well.
Fantastic. I can't
On a
wait to meet this
leash.
Trevor guy. The perfect husband.
This is what I have to live up to now.
Yeah, there you go. Also, Sugar Club is such a great venue as well. It's like, it's very intimate.
Fantastic.
So you'll be able to see it, all the eyes,
I'll be able to
all the
see
eyes on.
Trevor. Looking at his phone 20 minutes in.
I have to put the baking on.
Poor Trevor. He'll
Oh,
never
God,
live
he
it down.
does get rinsed on
He
it.
does.
So it's it's going through that journey of the shows and how you've changed, or
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do think obviously most people see me as, Johnny Goodman in Friday Night Dinner or Marcus Gallo in Plebs or whatever. And I also sort of talk about being seen as like Jewish and being seen like as Nepo baby because my dad is like famous, and just all things that people sort of like see me as. But it's just jokes, really. It's.
do you learn to live with the thing about your dad quite a bit? Because you
have to. It's
nice now,
reality.
is it?
It's always been nice.
yeah.
It's again, these things you can either. I did a BBC show once. I don't know whether I should say this, but I will. With Paul McCartney's son, who was trying to be a musician, and he was really upset when people were like, "You're Paul McCartney's son,"
but you're like,
and
but
it's like,
it's-
mate, you're Paul McCartney's son. you have to sort of be, and I'm very, very proud and happy to be sort of Jim Rosenthal, sports presenter's son.
Because your dad would have brought a lot of good times to a lot of people, as in, whenever someone won something, your dad's voice would have been that. Like that, I just think that's incredible.
Yes, and I'm sort of had a lot of very nice things in my sort of childhood on the basis of my dad being a sports person. Like I got to go and watch the F1, and I got to go to the Rugby World Cup
savage.
final, and all these malarkey. And like it's I don't want to sort of pretend that I've not had that life, because that would be sort of bizarre and a little bit of a lie.
And it adds to your story. It adds to who you are, which makes it even better.
And I just like stand-up that is, as authentic as possible. And I've just tried to dig into all of the things that I sort of think in my own mind and try to make them funny for the people of Ireland.
Brilliant.
Come on down to the Sugar Club, guys.
Do. Come on, guys.
It's intimate.
It is intimate.
You're going to come out in a robe.
It's
robe-
really intimate. Yeah.
Bring out a kimono and the jewels. Don't forget the Alex
There's
Turner
a meet and
jewels.
greet afterwards that gets pretty saucy.
Well, look, we can't wait to see. It is going to be on the 26th of March.
Yes.
In the Sugar Club.
Yes.
We
You
are
guys are
there.
pros, man.
Oh my goodness. Ticketmaster, run.
You
Don't
deserve
walk.
your face on the wall around this studio.
Thank you very much.
6
Kind.
times.
It is 6 times, isn't it? Tom Rosenthal, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers.